Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Aura RDA. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so here we are with the Aura RDA by DigiFlavor and Daniel from DJLsb Vapes. And this is the packaging that it comes with. I did purchase this a while back, but I never got a chance to review it, so we're going to go ahead and review it. I did get the gold version. It does come in gold, stainless steel, and black. It does come with your RDA. In the gold version, it does come with the Ultim drip tip. In the other colors, it does not. But for the gold version, it does. And then you've got the extra drip tip here. I'm going to try to get that out for you so that you can see it without dropping it. I already did that once when I first took it out. Anyway, here's the other drip tip. This is a Delrin drip tip, and that's the extra. And then we do have some extras in the box as well. If you open up the box, you do have the manual. The manual is the user manual, and it tells you exactly how it comes apart, how to put it together, about how to drip and fit your juice in and things like that. It does come in different languages as well. And yeah, so pretty much it's just like the first few pages, and then that's that. And then you've got your extras goodie bag, which has the coils in it. It's got your 510 drip tip adapter, some extra O-rings, and of course more screws, and your bottom feeding pin. We are not going to be doing bottom feeding today. We're actually going to be just running it as a regular RDA. I'm very picky on the RDAs that I use for bottom feeding, and this is just not one that I would actually use that way, so we're not going to be testing it that way. These are stainless steel fuse claptons, if I'm not mistaken. And then we've got the other goodie bag, which we will be using, and these do have the coiling rods. There's two of each kind. There's actually two at 2.5 and two 3mm coil rods. You'll just have to look and gauge because I don't see where they actually say what they are. I was thinking that the numbers would be here, but they're not. So one's smaller than the other, so I'm guessing these are the 3mm, so that's fine. It does come with this cool screwdriver, which you can actually put on your key ring or keep it with you, which is really, really nice. This is like really, really solid. I like it that it's not like a little cheap plastic one. This to me is going to be a great tool and very useful to me in the future. So we'll go ahead and take those out. I am going to take out the coiling rods. I am going to be using coils that are 3mm, so we're going to take out the bigger ones, leave those in there along with the extras. I'm not going to be using the coils that actually came with it, even though they are really good and they're stainless steel, which are my favorite. But I've actually got some other ones that I'm going to be using. So we're going to go ahead and put this back. I do want to show you the box. It does have DJLsb, DigiFlavor, and they have Facebook, and then on the back, it does give you some specifics on it. Step clamp, build deck, BF and non-BF included, which is bottom fill. 2 sets of A10 drip tips included, which you saw. 2 airflow channels, both flathead and Phillips screws included. So yeah, so that's the box. And then we've got the RDA here. I'm just going to put these over. Okay, if you notice, it does have the Ultim. Look at my coiling rods just running. It does have the Ultim disc on the bottom. This is actually for heat dissipation and heat transfer, which is the same thing. But it does come off. You do want to keep it on, but I'm just going to show you with it off as well, because that's where all the information is. And then over here, you can actually see where it has DJLsb, it's got Aura, manufactured by DigiFlavor, and it's got your serial number. And then just go ahead and put that on. These are your bottom airflows. If you notice, there is nothing protecting them, so you do want to make sure that you use that disc. It's also going to help from the juice, from any type of leaking that you have. It's not going to be coming directly on your mod. And then we've actually got bottom airflow and side airflow. You can have both, or you can have just bottom airflow if you close it up like this. And then if you want just top airflow, what you need to do is you would move the bottom, which is kind of hard when it's not on a mod because Well, it just is. My O-rings are a little bit tight for the bottom. So just put it here. You can actually turn this. When you turn this, you can actually have just the side airflow open and close off the bottom. So you do have that option, which for me, I love, love, love options. Again, it does come with the Ultim drip tip. That does come out, and it is a standard 810 drip tip size. So you can use any of your 810 drip tips for it. This is the top cap. It is domed, which is great for flavor. And then it's got like this little catch cup also on the side. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's like this little catch cup right all around the dome. So that's kind of cool. I think that that's nice. I'm not sure how that would catch it, but I do like that it has that feature just because it looks good. So it must work good. I do love the wording. I love, love, love this lettering. I think that that's awesome. And it only says Aura on one side. The other side is blank. And then this is the bottom cap. And there we go. It does have the single O-ring here. And then if you notice, it does have the 4 slots for the side airflow. Again, this one would be used if you want both open. And then if you don't, then it would just use this one. That's why they made it with the 4, which I think is very unique. And then it's just got the plain inside, nothing sharp, nothing, you know, to cut you or anything. I think everything is really, really well built, to be honest with you. And then we've got the deck. The deck does have the 2 O-rings here. And then it's got the step clamp style. By step, it looks sort of like a Tetris tier, if you look at that. It does have these huge, huge screws on the top, which I love. I love, 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 love. I have to tell you. I mean, beefy, what? Beefy doesn't even have, it can't even say enough about it. So go ahead and look how easy it is, especially with the tool that's provided. And then there you go. And if you lift that up, see, it lifts up pretty easy. I know that you guys are gonna know what I'm gonna say. I would prefer spring-loaded clamps, but these are really, really beefy, and as soon as you touch them, they actually open up, so that's good. It does have a very nice deep juice well. It's like a 6mm juice well. I love this. Look at that. Do you see that? DJLsb. I think that is the coolest spot to be. I think that that's awesome. And yeah, so that's the build deck. Here's your side airflow. I mean, your bottom airflow. It comes directly from here. If you notice, you can actually see the screwdriver in there. So it comes directly up there and it hits your coils. And then, of course, you've got your side that's going to come in like this. So we're going to go ahead and build on this. This is a 24mm RDA. It does have a 21mm deck. Again, it is look at this, 6mm deep. So that should be great. It's got a lot of space for the cotton on both sides. And then if you notice, it's got like this little slit in here that holds the juice. So it's like a step down sort of from the main deck. So that's where a lot of your juice is going to go, so it can hit your wicks. And then, of course, get up to your coils so that you can drip a little bit less, in my opinion. So we'll take a look at that. It does have, for those people that do like hybrids or use hybrids, this is hybrid compatible because the 510, the gold plated 510 does stick out very, it does protrude a lot, and that is flathead. So yeah, so let's go ahead and build on this baby. So today for the coils, I am actually going to use, which I was debating between frame staple and aliens, and I'm going with the aliens. So we have these from Coil Clout, the aliens. They should ohm to about a 0.10 to a 0.12 for the set. It is 3 times 26 gauge nichrome 80 and wrapped with 36 gauge. And they are on Facebook and Instagram. If you want, the information will be down below. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these. I'm really excited. I love their alien coils. Look at these. Beautiful. So we're gonna take 2 of those out. Oh, there we go. Put these aside. And something that I learned a little while ago, now I'm gonna be using the coiling rods that it did come with instead of my regular standard screwdriver, which I really like these, is to cut the leads, we're gonna actually cut them as we put them in. And I learned this, I forget from who, but So we're gonna go ahead and put one here, and it does raise up pretty easy if you notice. Look, see, it raises up pretty easy. So I don't know if spring-loaded would be necessary, but for me, I just think that, you know, I would prefer spring-loaded. So I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna hold my coils right there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and screw this down just to keep it in place real quick. And then I'm gonna cut the leads, just trim them, and then I'll measure it and trim the other one. So this is just to keep it in place so that I can trim it. Get my cutters out. Go ahead and cut those leads. Coil rod keeps wanting to leave me. There we go. And get the other one. There we go. Two out. And then what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take that off. And I'm just going to measure it to the other one. And that way I can just have them both, and I won't have to worry about trying to cut the leads while they're both in there. Go ahead and get my coiling rod out so I can hold it. I'm just going to place the other one on here so I can measure it and do it this way. This way is so much easier to me. Yeah, no guesswork. And you don't have to try to fight the coil to get in. So there's one. And I'm just going to flip this around and do that one. And there we go. And make that one even. There we go. Now we've got them both cut to place. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in. Just going to place the first one in. Well, now that they're shorter, a little bit harder, but there we go. That's one. This is the other one. Go. That one's in. We can leave the coiling rod there, which is why Daniel actually made that, so that you can actually leave them in there while you're screwing them down. And get the other side in. It's not the coil, it's my nails. Sorry. Yep, there we go. Got that one in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and place them where I want them. Oh, it's still a little bit long. There you go. Right about there. And we'll go ahead and screw this down. Screw this side. And then this side. I love this screwdriver that he provided. It's freaking awesome. So there they are in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten them down, make sure that they're in the position that I want them. I'm gonna scoot them over as soon as I get this nice and tight. And these coiling rods are awesome for this. Look at this, watch. Oh yeah. Move that over. Move this one over. There we go. I'm gonna just lower it a little bit. Oh, they are perfect distance. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. You see them, I see them. There they are. This one I want over just a little tiny bit more, just for my OCD purposes. Just gonna move that out. There we go. And now we can go ahead and start heating those up. I am gonna make sure that they are tightened down again. That's just what I do, because sometimes when you're straightening out the coils, they do loosen up. Let's go ahead and start firing. So let's go. While I'm starting to fire them, I'm gonna get my ceramic tweezers out so we can pinch them. There we go. Just pinch them. And they start heating up. These are low ohm, so just heat them up just a little bit higher so you can get them heating. Here we go. Just start pinching. Start pinching. Oh yeah, coloring already. Yeah. There we go. Pinch it again. Oh yeah. Beautiful. There we go, heat them up. Those hot spots out. This is the part that takes the longest right here. I'm listening to the music in the other room while I'm doing this. And keep firing them until they're firing evenly. And we've got them heating nicely from the inside out. So there we go. So we'll go ahead and wick it up. And for today, we are going to be using my Kendo Vape Cotton Gold Edition to do the wicking. Let's go ahead and cut off a piece here. Go ahead and start getting this ready. I'm just gonna cut this in half. And these are pretty beefy coils. They are 3mm inner diameter coils, so we shouldn't have a problem with the cotton or the wicking. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so just love it when it doesn't go in. There we go. There we go. There we go. Not too tight, not too loose. Get the other one already. I swear they turned up the music a little bit, I think. There we go. That one through. Not too tight, not too loose. And as usual, I do like to thin out my wick, so I'm just going to go ahead and hold this here. Thin that out some. Hold those down. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and snip some away. There we go. And just go ahead and place them in our RDA. Go. Not like a little music in the background, I always say. Go. All right, so we've got her all wicked up. Let's go ahead and get some juice. And today I'm going to be using this Berry Obsessed by Vape Girl Vixens. This is berry cereal with cheesecake. Oh my God. Yum, yum, yum. I have to tell you, it is yummy. So I'll go ahead and turn this up. This is only at a 0.12, by the way. So we'll go ahead and lube this up. I like to put a little bit here on the coils and then go ahead and pulse so that it goes into the coil. Make sure that we get it saturated from the inside out. I'll go ahead and lube up the sides. And again, this is a 6mm juice well, so that's going to be nice. So when you're dripping down the center, you've got a lot of space for your coils to get wicked up. See, right there, right down the middle. There we go. Okay, turn this up and we'll go up top, have a vape, talk about it, pros and cons, and let's go ahead and check it out. Cap. Right there, and I am going to have both all the way open for now. So okay, so here we are back on top with the Aura RDA, and I've got it wide open, so let's go ahead and have a vape. Very, very airy. Like, I like a lot of airflow, and that's way too airy. It's got good flavor, good cloud production, but I'm actually gonna, let me go ahead and close off the top. I'm gonna close off the top, leave the bottom one open, close off the top, and just the bottom open, top is closed. Let's have a vape. Oh my God, the flavor just intensified like threefold. That is really, really good. Okay, now let's try it with the bottom closed and the top open. So we go with the top open. bottom closed. Oh, let me drip. Ooh, already I got a drip. These are some beefy coils, that's why. I'm just dripping right down the center. It's wetting it up perfectly. Okay, so we're gonna use those other ones. Just gonna do that. Okay, so just the side is open. Very good. Very, very good. Still great flavor. It's a warm vape, but that's because it is a low ohm. Again, it is a 0.12 ohm. I'm rocking it at 81 right now. I will tell you that this does get hot. I've only taken a few hits on it and it's already very, very hot. So like if my lips do touch it, it's gonna be kind of hot. That's okay. I'll just move my lips. But the flavor is really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and go over the pros and cons. I don't like that you can't change the top cap without the bottom spinning. So you literally have to like hold one or the other. If it is hot, it makes it a little bit harder, but I don't like that. I'd like to be able to just twist the top and have the bottom stay in place, or twist the base, you know what I mean? So that's one subjective con for me. The second is going to be, again, subjective, purely subjective. I would have liked spring-loaded clamps, even though they're easy to put the coils in and they do raise very easy. I do prefer spring-loaded clamps when it comes to clamp styles, but that's my personal preference, not yours. And being that this is my review of it, I figure I could say something about it. There is no single coil option. Honestly, with bottom airflow, I don't think that single coil would necessarily be something that somebody would want, but the option's not there. So you don't have that option. And I do like options. Again, it does get hot, like it's still hot, and I haven't even taken a vape in a little while. So that kind of is like a real big con for me. I don't like them when they're too hot where I can't even touch it. Another con is going to be, and again, it's subjective. I like the side airflow, but I wish the holes were just a little bit bigger to give you a bigger side airflow. The bottom airflow is much bigger than the side, and I wish if you have that option, if the side matched what the bottom brings. So if I wanted just bottom airflow, it's a bigger amount of airflow, but the side, you're kind of minimized. There's the word for you. Pros. I like the look of it. I love the look of it. I like that you can put in some beefy coils and it's cool. I mean, I got some really nice aliens in there. And yeah, I do like the fact that it has the 6mm juice well. Like I said, I just plop juice down right down the middle. I mean, even if I put this here and then dripped, as long as your coils are not right next to the wall, you shouldn't have any leaking. But you have to remember, any bottom airflow RDA, you do have a chance of leaking. I'm sorry, I don't care if you're the best vapor or whatever, and you know, there's always a chance. There's always a chance of leaking, depending on how you build, depending on how you actually drip. There's a chance of leaking. You can always go and paint your coils to try to avoid it, but there's always that chance. That's why personally for me, I'm not a bottom airflow kind of girl, because I do tend to over drip. So of course I usually get juice everywhere. But in this case, I'm not getting it. I do like that it's 6mm deep, and I think that's what's helping it. And the fact that I'm dripping right down the center and my coils are farther away from the post, that, you know, if they were closer, then I'd probably get more leaking. Or leaking in general. It isn't leaking now. I don't have the bottom open. I'll go ahead and open the bottom again. Ow. Alright, so bottom is open. Top is closed. Is top closed? Ah. There we go. Okay, top closed, bottom open, and have a vape. And it's still not leaking, so. Still not leaking. Again, I dripped right down the center though, literally right in the middle of the drip tip. I do like the drip tip, how it kind of like closes out. It's not fully open, but it's open, but it's like it tapers down a little bit. I love the fact that it comes with those coiling rods. Like, who doesn't need coiling rods, right? I do like that, and I love this little screwdriver thing. This is like my favorite part of the whole thing is the screwdriver. Kind of needed one, so that's good. Let me see, what else? The build quality I think is good. I just don't like that it gets hot. That's my biggest con to this, is that it gets hot very, very fast. Again, it is a low build, so that does have something to do with the heat that is that's happening. But still, I don't like that it gets hot, especially after a few puffs. So another pro, flavor. Flavor. I know what this tastes like. I just bought another 4 bottles. And this is just, it's on point. It's literally on point for flavor. So I really like it. Yeah, so I guess that's it for my review. If you like the review, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I did purchase this. If I'm not mistaken, I think I purchased it from myvpro.com. I'll leave the link down below. They run anywhere from like I found them from $26.99 to $29.99. So I'll leave the links down below. And yeah, so until the next one, bye.